Shalom. I'll give all honor and glory and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostle of Great Millstone for teaching this truth and sincerity. Salutation to the hopeful that the spirit that forgiveness of the earth. So the title of this lesson would be Black People, so-called Black people, wear the mark of Cain. Okay, so-called Black people wear the mark of Cain. Okay, so there's another. Okay, I was inspired, by the Holy Spirit. Okay, to do, to do this video, right? Because there's a video I found here by Cliffy, Pastor Cliffy's, Christian. He's a Christian, right? Yeah, I guess you can title this another Christian debate. I guess I'll title it another Christian debate because, again, these Christians, they think they knew something, right? So I want to play this video, okay? And yeah, I'm going to play this video. I'm not going to bring out some precepts. So again, title is Black People Wear the Mark of Cain. Okay, this is a question that was asked. Hopefully you Aquas can hear the video.
Black people wear the mark of Cain. That's in the Bible.
No, it is not. Show me where in the Bible it says that black people wear the mark of Cain. Show me that. Really, give me one example.
Dude, there's tons of it. And then how also do you explain Mormons? I mean, what about Mormons?
Yeah, you got out of the kitchen because it was getting hot. I don't blame you. You got out of that kitchen real fast.
I might replay it, or I might start it again because I think I got it. Please.
Wear the mark of Cain. That's in the Bible.
No, it is not. Show me where in the Bible it says that black people wear the mark of Cain. Show me that. Really, give me one example.
Dude, there's tons of it. And then how also do you explain Mormons? I mean, what about Mormons?
Yeah, you got out of the kitchen because it was getting hot. I don't blame you. You got out of that kitchen real fast.
I mean, if you want to go into it, the Bible.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. Go into it. Where does the Bible say that African Americans are the children of Cain? Where does the Bible say
The
that?
Bible talks about the mark of Cain, and you can interpret the Bible any way you can. And until recently, lots of
No, you can't. You can't interpret the Bible any way you can and be intellectually honest. Yeah, well, you can do anything you want, right? Yeah, but you don't have to have a PhD in the Bible to understand that those slave owners who used the Bible to justify slavery were perverting the living daylights out of it.
Right. So, let me pause. Just like bear with me. Because there's so as you can see, the Christian, that girl, she was justifying that black people, so-called black people, Euros, Latinos, Americans, etc., have the mark of Cain pursuing back to the Mormons, right? And I believe, she's talking about the Book of Mormon, right? Because she's labeling, she's trying to say that the mark of Cain, right? The mark of Cain, which was which we know that mark of Cain represent, the curse of leprosy, right? The white skin, okay. All right, so-called white skin, right? Which is red. He's red, okay. And we know that was that mark was set upon Esau, right? Because Cain eventually died, but but Cain, he will be considered the seed of the seed of the wicked, right? So his seed was ultimately cursed. So that mark that went on Cain went through his seed as well, and we know that Esau is the reincarnation of Cain, okay. So that mark was that curse was shown, through Esau, okay, that leprosy, okay, red, him being red, okay. But what she quoted, she didn't bring any precepts to prove that, that Israelites have received the mark of Cain, right? She didn't bring out any precept, but she did say, Mormons, right? Which the Mormon was Israelites as well. The Mormon was Israelites, okay, but they did not have any, that the mark of Cain doesn't apply to the Israelites, okay? It doesn't apply to the Israelites, okay? So what does the Bible say about the mark of Cain? No, I want to read here. Okay, what is the Book of Mormon skin curse? Okay, so the Book of Mormon, it says several church leaders have stated that the Book of Mormon teaches that Native Americans have dark skin or the curse of redness. Okay, which is complete, it's derogatory because Native Americans, it was complete, because Native Americans, because you have Native Americans that are dark skinned, right? Not all Native Americans are light skinned or red. Okay, you might have Native Americans. Yeah, you do have Native Americans that are lighter skinned. But that doesn't mean because ultimately, there's some Israelites that are that doesn't mean that they're deceived as wicked. I'm trying to say that doesn't. Yeah, it's because we were, from the beginning of the word earth, the Lord, he had made man from the ground, right? And it's good to have, that dark skin, right? We all can get our dark complexion back, okay? So, we all can get our we all can get our darker complexion back. That's because that's dark as gold, right? So ultimately, but this ultimately applies to Esau, right? Because he's the real, he's the red man, right? He's the ultimately red man, okay? And you can look that up, right? Just type in, white, red, red white people, right? Or red, white people with red skin tones, okay? That's why he can't, he can't, that's why he gets sunburns, okay? Because yes, you did have, Wiki E mix his seed up with the Israelites as well. He did, Wiki E, he did mix his seed up into Israelites as well. So you do have some Israelites who might look like, a red person, okay, like an Edomite, it's whatever, okay? But ultimately, if they are Israelite, then ultimately they're Israelite pursuing back to their seed, okay, so pursuing back to their spirit, okay. Because you do have some Israelites that look like the Edomite, they look like a so-called white person that look red, okay, so to speak, but through the spirit they're an Israelite because their ancestors, the Lamanites, were cursed by the Mosai, okay. But if Native Americans fellow church teaching, their dark skin will be removed. So this is what I'm going to go into in this lesson was, do the so-called black people, Native Americans, Negroes, Hispanic, etc., do they have, do we have the mark of Cain, okay? And I'm going to get here in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, because I'm going to start, the fall of man, okay? Genesis, the 3rd chapter. It all goes back to the garden, okay? Genesis, the 3rd chapter, the 13th verse, okay? I'm going to read Genesis, the 3rd chapter, and the 13th verse first. It says, and the Lord, YAHAWASHI, the Most High Power, said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. Okay, so Eve, she was ultimately beguiled. She was she was basically, she was taken advantage of. She was easily, she was hypnotized, okay, by the, you can say the teaching or the, 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 but she was, by the cunning, crafty of Esau, okay, the serpent, okay. She was bewitched, okay. She was easily bewitched, okay. Look that word up. And she did eat, okay. So, I mean, she she took on that. She took on the, those philosophies, those things that Wicked E was teaching her, okay. She was, he was showing her, and the Lord Yahawah, the Most High Power said to the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, okay, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shall thou go, and dust shall thou eat all the days of thy life, okay. And that dust represent confusion, okay. It can represent, that dust can represent confusion, okay. And also it can represent confusion, but also can represent, them being on a low position, right? Just like I believe in Isaiah it says that, Babylon, the old daughter Virgin Babylon sit at the dust of the ground. It basically represents America being brought to a low place, okay, being brought down, okay, being brought to a base status. So this dust can it can represent confusion, okay. Basically Esau, him just being, living like he don't have any brain cells at all, and it can also represent him being, um, brought low, him being brought, he's the basis of man, okay, he's ruling the world right now, okay. If you see if you have seen a real Edomite, if you've seen a real Edomite, look at the Edomites now, okay. Their true beast nature is coming out. Their true beast nature is being seen, okay. It's pursuing back to the curse. They will curse just like we. It's like we since we worship these false gods, we got cursed. Pursuing back to Deuteronomy 28, okay. So upon thy belly should thou go, and dust shall thou eat all days of thy life. Okay, so they will ultimately curse. The serpent, Edom, Esau, he was cursed. Okay. So remember, he was, and during the time when he was in the garden, he was a so-called black person. Okay. So ultimately, his seed was cursed. Okay. Because when he was in the garden, he was a black person. He wasn't, so he didn't look white at the time. Okay, but this curse, this curse, him being cursed with leprosy. And remember, he's a clean leopard. Okay, he's a clean leopard. Okay, which means that if you touch him, you won't get leprosy, right? You won't get his disease, right? You won't get affected by him. Okay. You won't die if you get, if you touch him, because he had clean leopard. Ultimately, because that being white, is a curse. It's a curse. It's really a curse. If someone have the curse of leprosy, they have to basically be put out. Okay, that they have to be put out. Put out the camp, so to speak. Okay. Because they're considered defiled, right? And I'm gonna read, and I'm actually gonna read the comment, because those some interesting those. I was reading the comment, right, and those comments, that was a pretty, it's pretty astonished, proving that Wiki E, he had beguiled our people so much, or Eve, he had beguiled our people so much, to think that their own skin color is a curse. Okay, that how bad Eve, Edom has, Esau has beguiled our people. Okay, the serpent has beguiled people to think their own skin is a curse. Okay, this is why you have our people that want to be white and look white. Okay, and act white at sometimes. Okay. And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed, and it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Okay, so the enmity represents hatred. Okay, it means hatred, I believe. So I will put enmity between the serpent, and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. Okay. So the serpent, which represent who Esau, okay, and the woman, ultimately represent the Israelites, okay, because the woman, the Israelites are compared to a delicate woman, okay. Let me see that hatred, enmity, okay, hatred, all right, hostile, okay, which was ultimately shown when Rebecca birthed, when Rebecca says that was, she was experienced that her womb, right? When Jacob and Esau was in her womb, they were kicking one another. Okay, there was a battle in there, that going back to here, Genesis 15, it was a hatred between the woman and the serpent. Okay, and that will ultimately show between, so Esau and that will ultimately show between Esau and Jacob. Okay, and as well Cain and Abel, because remember Cain slew Abel. Okay, so that hatred, that curse, was still there. Okay, the BAHASHAM, he cursed the seed of, the serpent. He put that hatred between the seed and because during this time, there were three people, right? There were three people. You had the son of the wicked, okay, which was the Esau, the serpent. You had the son of man, which was the other nation. Then you had the son of God, which was the Israelites, okay. Between thy seed and her seed, it shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Okay. So ultimately, the serpent will, basically, take us down, right? And and they will ultimately, take us down, bring us down, right? And they'll be the one on top. But ultimately, we're coming back, right? The tables are being turned. Okay. The tables are being turned, and we're, the curses that was on Deuteronomy 28 are being overthrown and put back on Esau. Okay, he's being brought back to his base state. Okay, even though he's already base, he's being brought back to it. Okay, because remember, because look how he's ruling the world. Okay, he's still eating that dust. He's still, sitting on that. Look at how he's ruling the world. Okay, yeah, he's wiser than David. Okay, but the Lord still got that. The Lord, he haven't took that curse away from him. Okay, that curse is still on Esau, on the serpent. Right, he's still ruling the world in wickedness. He's still, he remember, that death shall I eat for the rest of the days of thy life. Okay, generation upon generation. Right, those curses are still there. It's supposed to be an omen, right? It's supposed to be a sign, okay, a token, okay, to differentiate who's the real, who's the fake, who's the real Israelites, the real chosen, who's the wicked, okay. And look how you can tell the difference. Look how Esau running the world. He had all types of perverse, defiled things are happening. Okay, due to this due to this man being rulership. Okay, so he will strike. Okay, so and that will cause hostility between you and the woman, and between your offspring and her offspring. Okay, he will strike your head, and you will strike his heel. Okay, so that's a hatred. Okay, and that was scripture says that Jacob is the beginning. Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning that which follow. Okay, you know. So I'm gonna get here in Genesis, the 4th chapter. Okay, I'm just gonna hit the points. So Cain and Abel. Okay. So I believe this is a scripture or precept, that she was pursuing to Genesis 4th chapter. Okay, when she said that the Bible describes, the mark of Cain. Let me just play it again.
Black people wear the mark of Cain. That's in the Bible.
No, it is not. Show me where in the Bible it says that black people wear the mark of Cain. Show me that. Really, give me one example.
Dude, there's tons of it. And then how also do you explain Mormon? I mean, what about Mormons?
Yeah, you got out of the kitchen because it was getting hot. I don't blame
you. Yeah, so there you go. It said black people, the mark of Cain.
That's in the Bible.
No, it is not. Show me where in the Bible it says that black people wear the mark of Cain. Show me that. Really, give me one.
So there you go. So black people wear the mark of Cain is the debate argument that they're having. Okay, which is what they're mean by black people, they're talking about Jakes, right? Israelites, okay, so-called Negroes, right? Because he mentioned it, African Americans, okay. We have we don't have the curse of the mark of Cain, okay. That's completely false. Okay, so you have some comments here. Okay, this one by Evelyn PV3WE, and this is the reason why I'm doing this video. Okay, one day this will upload it. Oh, this will come into 1 day ago. It says, as a black woman, okay, remember there's a woman speaking as a so-called black woman, or as a black woman, as she said, thank you. Okay, so she she capitalized the whole thing. Thank you. Okay, the statement mark at the end. Okay, I remember. This is why we say these black women don't know anything. This is why Eve needs to shut her trap up. Okay, because she doesn't know any damn thing. I remember hearing that I was cursed as a child due to the color of my skin. Okay, so she believed, and this got 1K likes, 1K damn likes. This doesn't make any sense. Okay, 1K likes. Okay, then you have some more, freaking, blind people, okay, that don't know anything. That's terrible, and I'm sorry that happened to you and probably many others. Okay, so this Book of Mormon, it's really got people's mind messed up. Okay, this is why we don't need. This is why the Bible is the only true book out there. Okay, we can't be, in these different books like the Book of Mormon. Okay. And then she was probably reading. She was probably in that Book of Mormon. Okay, I believe that's in Ephesians. Talking about don't dwell in many books, that have no end to it, or basically don't be because those Book of Mormon I consider don't be defiled with many, don't be defiled with women, right? Or don't which represent doctrine, right? Women can represent doctrine as well. Okay, those who were, the elect who wasn't defiled with women, right? Give heed to sound doctrine. Okay, Book of Mormon is not sound doctrine. Okay, it's not sound doctrine at all. Okay. Here you go. Another comment by Joseph Powell. It says, as a white man, I say the woman is wrong on all counts. The preacher is correct, right? You know, and he was, and I believe this is the first video where I saw that he did say something correct. You know, but he didn't mention, he didn't bring out any precepts. He just, he doesn't bring out any precepts. His own one, he say a lot of off things as well, but he doesn't bring. One thing I hate is that he doesn't bring any precepts. He's so big street preacher or a so-called preacher, but he doesn't bring out any precepts. Okay. Okay, so he just, and this is why I say this is just a Christian debate. Okay, and this is why I like this comment. It said people are quick to quote the Bible, but can't show you where it's at in the Bible. Correct. Then you have some moral fool people who say, "Yes, man, of God called her out." You don't know what they're talking about. It's saying this person said, Loring O'Neill 6408. The mark wasn't the curse. Okay, so the mark wasn't the curse. It was to save Cain from being killed. Okay. Okay, so ultimately, it really, the mark, because the reason was because the Lord, he wanted Cain alive, right? For him to, he wanted him alive. Okay. But the mark, it was a curse. Ultimately, it was a curse, it was a curse to his seed. Okay. His seed got cursed. Okay. I'm gonna go back here. Genesis 3rd chapter. Genesis 4th chapter. Okay. Genesis 4:11, it says, and now art thou cursed from the earth which has. Let's start here. Okay, so Genesis 4:8, and Cain talked with Abel his brother, and it came to pass when they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. Okay, another word for slew mean, it can mean kill or murder. Okay, because remember that hatred goes back to the garden, right? The Cain, that which represents the serpent. Okay, they were in the field that Cain rose up against Abel his brother and slew him. And the Lord Yahuwah said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not. Am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cries unto me from the ground. So the voice of thy brother's blood cries unto me from the ground, represent his spirit going back to the heavenly Father. Okay, and wanted revenge. Okay, wanted the heavenly Father to take vengeance on Cain. Okay, which is spiritually. Okay, because which is ultimately spiritual. Okay, because that's what the Lord coming back to do. He come back to take vengeance upon Esau, what he did to the Israelites, pursuing back all the way here. He said, I will meet thee at thy coming. Okay. Because I just call it precept. I will meet thee at thy coming. Okay. The Lord, he's coming to bring destruction. So, Okay, so Isaiah 14:9. Okay. Isaiah 14:9 says, hell for beneath is moved for thee to meet thee as I coming. Okay. It stirs up the dead for thee, even all the chief ones of the earth. It has raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nation. Okay. So, this, this ultimately judgment, that revenge, the Lord about to take revenge on Esau. Okay. The nations are being stirred up. Okay. The chief one of the earth, which represents, the different, your presidents. Okay. There's the different nations, right? They're being stirred up to come against Esau. Okay. So ultimately, the Lord, he's mustering up Esau, okay, to ultimately to make war with him. Okay. He bringing, all this hell, judgment, okay, all this he's stirring up the battle. Okay. He mustering up the battle, okay, to ultimately to prepare Esau to fight with him. Okay. Because he's taking revenge on what Esau did to his chosen nation. And the Lord YAHAWASHI said unto Cain, where is Abel thy brother? And he said, I know not, am I my brother's keeper? And he said, what hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood cries unto me from the ground, and now art thou cursed from the earth, which has opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand. Okay. So now art thou cursed from the earth. Okay. When you look that word curse up, it goes back to the word, okay, to be made curse. Okay. So he was cursed. Okay. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. Okay. A fugitive and a vagabond shall thou be in the earth. Okay. So, Cain, he was a fugitive and a vagabond. Okay. He was a criminal. Okay. He's a criminal. Okay. He's a he got to pay up, right? The Lord, he required a recompense, okay, for what he did, okay. And Esau, the so-called white man today, he's the forefather. He's a Cain. He's the forefather, father of Cain, okay. And he's still in that. He's still trying to hide his identity, okay. This is why they call themselves, they call themselves, this is why they say that they're Israelites. They call themselves Jews, right? So-called Jews, which we're not Jews, we're Israelites. Okay, we're Yasharado. Okay, because they're trying to say that they're chosen nation, right? They're trying to say that they're, this is why this is an example right here. This is why she's saying that she's that she wasn't, she held the mark of Cain. Okay, if you want to be, you're gonna be completely honest, she has the mark of Cain, right? The mark of Esau, or whatever, okay? Because she has the leprosy, okay? The leprosy, through the spirit would believe that it was leprosy, okay? Being a so-called white person, right? Because remember, in the law, if you had, if you like a leopard, leprosy is considered someone who had white skin, right? Okay, this is why person back to Moses. Okay, I believe that's Exodus, the fourth chapter. When he put his hand in the bosom, okay, his skin turned white, and then when he took his hand out the bosom, it turned back to his regular flesh. Okay, it turned back to him being a dark skinned person. Okay, so then this is why again, this is why she said that is in the Bible. No, she doesn't say that it is in the Bible that white people have the mark of Cain. That would been the truth. Okay, but she said in the Bible said that the black people have the mark of Cain, which she didn't bring out any precepts to prove that. Okay, she's just going out off her carnal mind. Okay, off the Book of Mormon, so to speak. Okay. And Cain said unto the Lord, Yahweh, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Okay. My punishment is greater than I can bear. Right. Because it's a curse to be built like a so-called, to like a look like a white person, right? Because you get sunburns, okay, all types of stuff, okay, happen. It's not good to, this is why you have a lot of white people trying to get tans, okay, they're trying to get a modified tanning, right, to make their skin more darker, okay. They're more susceptible to getting sunburns, Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid. Okay, and I shall be a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth, and it shall come to pass that everyone that followed me shall slay me. Okay, because ultimately, because he was like, he was cursed. Okay. And the Lord said, Yahweh said unto him, therefore, whosoever slays Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. Okay, this is why we wait on the Lord, okay, to come back and destroy Esau, okay. And the Lord Yahweh shall say, mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him, okay. Because mark was ultimately, it was put on his seed, okay. It was ultimately put on his seed. Okay, so and through the spirit we believe that mark that was put on Cain, it went through Esau. Okay, it went through Esau. Okay. So I'm gonna get here Genesis, the 25th chapter. Genesis 25 and 25. Okay, so Isaac's sons. Okay. Over here, Genesis 25 to 22 says, "And the children." Okay, so this was when Rebecca had twins. Genesis 25:22 says, "And the children struggled together within her, and she said, If it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord." So she went basically to a prophet. Okay, And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. 2 nations. 2 nations. Esau, the Edomites, and the Israelites. Okay? And 2 manner of people shall be separate from thy bowels. 2 manner of people, 2 manner of living, 2 manner of conduct, 2 manner of behaving. Okay? Remember, the Lord said to the serpent, thou shalt eat the dust, for the rest of the days of thy life. Okay? Which represent confusion, represent, being base. Okay? Which Esau, that he's a base person. Okay? We're going to see that when I get Job as well to prove it. My point. Okay? And the one people should be stronger than the other, and the elder should serve the younger. Okay? Which represents slavery. Okay? Because he really, yes, Esau, he's, he can be considered, stronger than Israelite now, the Israelites now. Okay? Because ultimately, we are stronger than him. Okay? Ultimately, we're stronger than Esau. Okay? But he's in the Lord put he put him in a position of power to teach us a lesson. Okay? But ultimately, he's going to serve us in the kingdom of heaven. Okay? He's going to be our slave. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there was twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Okay? So the first came out red, which is represent Esau. His white, his so-called white skin, which is not white. He's not white. He's red. Okay, this is why I said that. When they said Native Americans, had the mark of Cain, which represent their red skin, which is, they're trying to push the blame. Okay, they're trying to push the blame. Okay, from themselves, to the Israelites. Okay, so here teaches that the Native Americans have dark skin or the curse of redness, right? Which is, because their ancestors, the Lamanites, were cursed by the Most High. So, they're trying to push blame. That's all. They're just trying to push blame. Okay, I don't feel comfortable reading that. And he first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Okay, because he's red. Okay, look at, like I said, look up an image of red white. White people that look red. Okay, and them being, there's plenty of images out there. Okay. And that after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau. So his brother came out, which was Jacob. The Bible, the scripture, this precept doesn't know when Jacob came out. They didn't say that Jacob came out also red. Jacob, when Jacob came out, he was a dark skinned person. Okay, so the Bible, it doesn't. This precept doesn't. It doesn't say, that Jacob also came out red. Okay, so so we know that Jacob, he wasn't cursed. He didn't receive. He wasn't. He didn't get white. Which is which we Jacob, his name would change to Israel. Okay, the Israelites. Okay. So after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold on Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, which means to plant. And Isaac were 80 years old when she buried them. Okay, so which represent that we're been under, we're ultimately going to take Esau down. Okay, and this is what the Lord, he's coming back to do. Okay. So let me hear Job 30 chapter. Okay, proving that Esau, he's you know he was ultimately cursed. Okay, that serpent, he's that serpent. Okay, Job 31 says, I'm probably going right here. Okay, remember that mark of Cain. Okay, so this person back to the Dark Ages, so-called Dark Ages, when the Israelites were ruling. Okay, it said, but now Jacob's present state in humiliating. Okay, it said, but now they that are younger than I have me in derision, which is referring to the Edomites. Okay, whose fathers I will have disdain to have, which his fathers. Okay, whose fathers will I will have disdain to have set with the dogs my flock. Okay, so because these are the Edomites. There are they are the way their men are living. They don't have any laws. Remember, the laws was given to the Edomites, right? So they are living like beasts, like animals. Okay, you wouldn't want nothing around nobody who live like a beast. Okay, and you can see his perverse nature is being shown. Okay, now in his present life. So ultimately, it's like let me do this. Okay. Yeah, where too might the strength of their hands profit me, and wound old age will perish. For when want and famine they were solitary, fleeing into the wilderness in former time desolate and waste. Right. So they were living in the wilderness. They were living amongst beasts. Okay, they were living amongst rocks. Okay, they were they were desolate and waste. Okay, who cut up mallows by the bushes and juniper roots for their meat. Okay, which shows that the Lord, he wasn't dealing with Esau. He's not dealing with Esau, the Edomites. Okay, they are cursed. They are eating of the dust of the ground. Okay, confusion. They were brought low. Okay, they were eating juniper roots for their meat, for their meal. Okay, they were driven forth. They were driven forth from among man. Okay, remember. Okay, Cain, he was driven forth from among man. Okay, they carried after them as after a thief. They cried, Flocky. They cried after them as after a thief. So people was, they were, if they saw Edomite, they were driving them away. Okay. In Jesus, they were driven from human society, and people shot at them as if they were thieves. Okay. You have that one person, I believe, I think is in, ooh, I forget his name. But he was basically throwing Edomites off the cliffs. Okay, and that was basically his thing. Okay, throwing Edomites off the cliff. Okay, but the thing is, he ended up worshiping the Edomite gods. Okay, but he was an Israelite, I believe. He was an Israelite as well, showing that hatred that the Lord put between the Israelite and the Edomites. Okay. But our people are just, they're stiff neck. They're just too, they're too, this is why people got the Deuteronomy 28 curses as well. We were spiritually, we were we will curse, we will curse, we receive curses as well. Okay, remember, the Lord, he cursed both the serpent and Eve, the woman, okay, and Adam, okay. He cursed the Israelites, okay. They were driven forth from among men. They cried after them as after a thief, okay, to dwell in the cliffs of the valleys and caves of the earth and in the rocks. So the Edomites, which was, this is why they're named, they're look up the Caucasus Mountains, okay. I believe that's somewhere in Turkey, or I know somewhere in eastern Europe somewhere. Mount Seir, okay. Mount Seir is another word for Edomites, okay, because I believe there was actually a mount called Mount Seir. I'm gonna have to look it up here in the my dictionary. I don't have it pulled up though. Let me see. Mount Seir. Which is KJV dictionary. Hold on. Mount Seir. Fuck it. All right, so Joe 30 Sakya. So Mount Seir. Fuck. So Job 30. Okay, I'm gonna finish it up here. Okay, Job 30. 38. Job 38 says they were children of fools. Yeah, children of base men. They were violers in the earth. Okay, because they were cursed ultimately. Right, and you can read Romans 9 and 27 as well. But I'm gonna close here by giving all honor and praises to YAHAWASHI, Shabbat, and QADASH, and that's our